This is the Morning Swim Show for Friday, May 21st, 2010. I'm your host, Peter Bush. In the Phoenix Monitor today, we'll talk to the fastest sprint freestyler in high school swimming history. Vlad Morozov just broke the 50 and 100 free national high school records. His time's stunning, 19.4 and 42.8. He will be a very welcome addition to the USC Trojans next year. And Vlad joins us right now in the Phoenix Monitor from his high school at Torrance, California. Vlad, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Deb?
Good. Congratulations on those amazing swims.
Thanks a lot.
19.4 and 42.8 and just a jammer. I mean, that's incredible, man. Were those the goal times, or did you stun even yourself?
I stunned myself, and I thought about breaking 43, and it was kind of a goal, but I didn't know if it was possible at all. So I definitely stunned myself, and it was pretty awesome.
So are you more pleased with the 100 than the 50?
50 was great too. I mean, 1943 dropped 0.25 from my best time, so it was pretty amazing too.
But you talk about the 100 like that was the one that surprised you a little bit more.
100 was my last race ever in high school, so that's one of my favorite.
How'd your team do?
Well, we were co-champions for CIF back-to-back. We won last year, so it was great.
Well, why'd you decide to stay in Southern California and swim for the Trojans next year?
Well, mainly because I want to stay close to home, close to my family, and they have a great swimming program and great academic program. One of the best coaches in the nation, Dave Salo. So they have a great future, I think, and I want to stay there.
You are from Russia originally?
Yes, I just moved 3 years ago from Russia, from Siberia.
You moved 3 years ago from Siberia?
Yeah.
There's not too much swimming going on in Siberia.
Only under the ice.
Did you swim a lot there, or is swimming relatively new to you?
Yes, I swam with an Olympic coach, Igor Duman. We did about 10,000 meters of practice. So training right there.
10,000 meters of practice?
Yeah.
And you're a 50 guy?
Yeah, they turned me into a sprinter here.
Can you still swim the mile, or would you rather never go back to that?
I'd rather never do that again.
Join the club, man. Well, Vlad, it sounds like you had a nice training base growing up. And why did you move over to the States?
Well, my mother moved over here, and I came over with her because of my marriage. So that's why. So,
swimming in high school, you're going to be training. There's some other foreign guys at USC, so there'll be some connection there. But do you keep in touch with swimming, with the Russian Swimming Federation a lot in terms of, they're monitoring your progress and they're starting to see you as a guy that could help make those relays pretty darn strong in 2012?
Not really. I don't talk to any of the officials. I only keep in touch with my coach because, I've been swimming for him for 6 years. So he's interested in how I do, but I don't really talk to any of the officials.
Well, maybe after these swims you will hear from them.
Maybe.
Is that your ultimate dream, to represent Russia in the Olympics? And God, they looked pretty darn good a few weeks ago in those relays. I mean, they look like a contender in both the 400 and 800 free relays in 2012.
Well, I'm not sure yet who I'm going to swim for. I'd like to represent the United States, but the thing is that I'm not a citizen yet, and I don't know if I will become one by 2012. So if that's the situation, now I might swim for Russia. So I don't know yet. Well,
I'm sure Mark Schubert could help push some papers through. If he knew that.
We'll see what happens with that.
So okay, so your first choice, if you had the citizenship, would be to swim for America.
Yes, definitely.
Wow, how do you think that would be received back in Russia?
I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see about that.
Why do you feel so strongly? I mean, you've obviously lived longer in Russia than here.
Because I'd like to stay here for the rest of my life. So I'd rather represent the United States.
Well, good for you. You just made a lot of Swimming America fans very, very happy. Well, when do you graduate? When do you finally get to get the cap and gown and get out of there?
In a few weeks.
Yeah.
June 23rd, I believe.
You know, I can't imagine how difficult that adjustment must have been with the language, the culture, the whole deal in California. I mean, it's pretty remarkable that you're doing this in your senior year after just 3 years in the States.
Yeah, it was pretty hard first couple of years, but I got used to it. I got adjusted pretty quick.
Well, Vlad, congratulations again on the national records and everything else, on graduating high school, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you once you're a USC Trojan.
Thanks a lot.
All right, that's Vlad Morozov joining us from California, and we will be right back with the poll of the week.
Northwestern University. A tradition of excellence. Unlimited opportunities. Lifelong friendships. And exceptional academics.
Welcome back. Our poll question this week was, who do you think is going to win the men's 100 backstroke at the U.S. Nationals this summer? And most of you went with, well, the defending Olympic champion, can't go wrong with that choice, Aaron Pearsall, 40.3%. Matt Grievers got second, about 24.7%. Nick Thoman third, and Ryan Lochte fourth with about 15%. All right, question this week, what was the best high school swim of the school year? Got a few choices here. We'll start off with Dagny Knutson, her 100 freestyle, 48.15. That's the overall national high school record right now. David Nolan has the overall 200 IM record, 143.43. Cindy Tran broke the 100 backstroke record recently with a 51.85. And the guy you just saw here on the show, Vlad Morozov, two choices for him. Vlad's 50 free, 19.43, or his 100, 42.87. You can vote at swimmingworld.com. And that's it for the show today. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish. Our May issue of Swimming World magazine brings you complete coverage of the women's and men's NCAA swimming and diving Division I championships. On the cover is the Texas Longhorns men's team, which surged on the third day of competition to win the 10th title for Coach Eddie Reese. You can read John Lone's report about that unforgettable weekend in Columbus, Ohio on page 12. On page 8 is Jason Marsteller's look back at the Florida women's amazing run to their first team title in 28 years, as well as Julia Smith's IM double and some big surprises from the meet. On page 17 is our report on Ohio State's continued dominance in collegiate synchronized swimming. The team won their 26th overall title last month. Our swim magazine section features dryland exercises for a better backstroke by J.R. Rosania and a week's worth of workouts from Gator Swim Club Masters. Dan Flack, the head coach of the Baylor School in Tennessee, is the subject of Mike Stott's Q&A this month. Flack talks about his training his high school team to win Swimming World's national high school title and gets in-depth with one of his top swimmers, Spencer Rowe. The junior swimmer section features a look back at Nova of Virginia's amazing run at the NCSA Junior Nationals, a profile of national record setters from the Eagle Swimming Association, and a roundup of the Speedo sectional meets and winter high school meets. Premium subscribers get plenty of added features in the online version of the magazine. One such feature we're proud to offer this month, interviews with some of the top swimmers from the men's NCAA championships. Just click on a link embedded in the article to watch an interview like this one from 50 free champ Josh Schneider.
Did the big dog say anything to you after the race?
Yeah, actually, just Fegan coming up, shaking my hand. I was glad Adrian came over across the lanes, shake my hand, because I tried to introduce myself to him on Monday, and I didn't feel the love there, but just, you know, he was being a good sport, and appreciated it, you know.
If you're not a premium subscriber, just go to swimmingworld.com and click on the subscribe link.